know something, David? For someone who is constantly taking advantage of other people, you're very good at playing the victim. Well, I'm sick and tired of it. I don't want to hear one more word about how I'm to blame for everything that's gone wrong in your relationship with Tina.
It's the truth.
The truth is, you're a greedy little boy.
Oh.
Oh, yes, you are. And it has cost you, hasn't it? Think about it, David. It was greed that made you agree to marry me. Yes, yes, yes. It was greed that brought you here to Landview in the first place. You and that diary, trying to take me for as much money as you could. Greed, David. That is your enemy, not me. So why don't you try taking a little responsibility for once in your life? You've got nobody to blame for what's happened to you except yourself.
No, that's not true.
It is true. But evidently, we're not going to agree about this. Why should we? We never agree about anything. So why try? Okay, look, why don't we just look at this?
What, in a positive light? What's positive about any of this?
Oh, well, we're both going to be free of each other soon. You're going to be the bon vivant bachelor around town. I'm going to be the gay divorcee with the diary. We'll be free to begin our lives anew. Yes, David. You are going to go and get that divorce. Mm-hmm. Only I'm going to be there, right next to you when it happens. Mm-hmm. So that I can get what should be rightfully mine. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. I'm going to Santo Domingo with you. We'll have a wonderful trip. You and me and the diary. It's really, when you think about it, a very nice, even exchange. You get the divorce and your freedom. You hand over the diary, the altered diary, and I get my freedom. Oh, it's going to be marvelous. David, I know you don't think much of me, but I have learned a few lessons in my life. And here's one of the most valuable. Never live with regret. It just leads to bitterness and anger. If you ever expect to go on with your life, you have to be able to let go. And speaking of going, I better pack for our little trip. Bye-bye.
Maybe you're right, Dorian. Maybe all I am is a greedy little boy.
No, I am not a member of Mrs. Carpenter's immediate family. I fail to understand why I'm getting this runaround. Really, I am a friend of Mrs. Carpenter's. I'm very worried about her, and I thought maybe the police could let me know her whereabouts, or whether... never mind. I will call back. Wait a minute, where are you going? I'm already packed. Our plane tickets to Santo Domingo are waiting for us, and my driver's going to take us to the airport.
Gee, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Dorian, but we're not going to Santo Domingo. There's been a change in plans.
What do you mean there's been a change of plans? We decided, David, we're going to go to Santo Domingo, we're going to get a divorce, you're going to get your freedom, I'm going to get the diary.
I changed my mind.
All right. Would you like to define the rules of this new game?
Sure. I figured since you single-handedly ruined my life, I'd just return the favor.
David, we had a deal.
Deal's off, sweet potato. I had to face reality. I'm not going to be able to get Tina back. Because of you and this bogus marriage, she can't trust me anymore. It's over. Finito. So the only thing left for me to do is make the most of a bad situation.
And what's that supposed to mean?
It means you are stuck with me, Dorian. I'm not moving out, and I'm not giving you a divorce. I'm here to stay, crumb cake.
David, you have been hounding me for months to give you a divorce. You detest the ground I walk on. The feeling is mutual. Why do you want to stay in this hellhole of a marriage?
I'm a glutton for punishment. Yours, to be exact. I'm going to make you suffer the same way you made me suffer. Because of you, I lost the one person in this whole world that I really care about.
Try looking in the mirror. I'm sure you'll find him again.
That's funny. You want the bottom line? Tina's finally finished with me.
So forget about her. Move on.
I can't. I almost got a job cleaning up locker rooms just to be with her. That's how desperate I am. You ruined my life, Dorian. And now you're going to pay.
Ah, now we're getting to the real bottom line. Okay, David. How much is it going to cost me? I'm willing to be very generous with my bank account. Just give me the diary and sign the divorce papers.
Sorry, Dorian. No deal.
I'll deposit the money in a Swiss bank account in your name.
You can build me a condo in Fort Knox. It won't do you any good.
All right, then. What do you want? Really? I can't stand this anymore.
I want you to see how it feels to come so close to something you want more than anything else in the world and have it be just out of your reach. You want that diary so bad you can taste it. It's the only thing that'll put you back on death row. Well, guess what, Dorian? You're not going to get the diary. Ever.
You can't be serious. You'll be miserable living here with me.
I already am miserable without Tina. And besides, misery loves company, right?
Look, it's not my fault your relationship with Tina is over. You're simply incapable of ever telling the truth.
What about all those times you led her to believe that we were sleeping together, kissing me in public and hanging all over me? I'm just paying you back, Dorian. Oh, and don't forget that I can always turn state's evidence. DA offered me full immunity. All I have to do is give him the diary, testify against you. You're right back on death row. Now, are we clear on that? Good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go take a shower and think about all the fun ways I can spend your money.
David, mon cher, ça va? I thought you moved out.
I'm back. This time for good.
When did you and David kiss and make up?
Kelly.
Come on, admit it. You love having him home again. Listen, why don't we just have a party?
There's nothing to celebrate.
I think it is fabulous you and David are back together. This place just wasn't the same without him.
Yes. For a brief shining moment, it was almost livable.
I'll get it. It could be Jess.
Dorian Lord.
You mean Vickers?
It's Harry from Ace Investigations.
Yes, can you hold on just a moment? Dear, this is a very important call, so I wonder if you wouldn't mind leaving the room for a bit? Is it your secret lover? Just close the doors behind you. All right, Harry, what's going on? Have the police found Mrs. Carpenter yet?
Yeah, she got arrested for shoplifting and a weapons charge. She's locked up over at the Greenwood Sheriff's Department.
Have they contacted her family yet?
Yep, the Buchanans are there. Even the police commissioner. They got permission to bring her back to Landview.
Well, then, I guess there's nothing more that you can do. Just send me your bill. Oh, Harry, this conversation never happened. What if Bo gets Viki to come out? What if she tells him that I knew all along what was going on and about the diary? Okay, there's only one thing left to do. Just